So my tractor's got water in the oil, and farming ain't for sissies. So I'm draining the oil and fixing to change the filter. We hope we don't have a cracked block or anything crazy like that, because we just bought this. We're just hoping that water's getting in at the dipstick or cap where you put the oil in. I have no idea, but we got milk for oil right now. So let me show you what we got going on. We got a milky oil, which is no good. So we're having to drain the oil, put new oil in it, and change the oil filter, and hope we don't have a cracked block or head or something to that nature, and then it's just getting in somewhere. We're gonna see, but I'll show you. So here is the oil pan, and right there's where the screw come out, so we could empty the oil. But you can see the oil is milky, nasty. It shouldn't look like that. Yeah. So before we put oil back in this, make sure you put your drain plug back in, because if you don't, it's just gonna run out on the ground. It's hard to see under here for sure what you're doing, and everything's in the way. And this is probably not the proper tool to do this with, but this is what I got. I am, because I can't see.
It's not like you don't get super tight. It's just so thin.
I'll leave it alone.
Is it good and snug?
I think it is now.
I don't think that's good.
Alright, so we got the drain plug in. Now we're going to put our new filter on. So we've already took the filter out of this, so we had to take it to Tractor Supply and get another one. I'm not sponsored by Tractor Supply, but Tractor Supply, hey, hit me up. This is our new one with our rubber gasket. So now we got this gasket in. That was a pain, but we got it in. We got our filter in. We got this metal housing that goes over it back on. And I can't see for the sun glaring off my glasses. And I can't see without my glasses. Feeling to make sure that that gasket hadn't popped out. Alright, we got that tightened down. Now we need to put some put in here. It's a 10W40. I'm gonna put it in here because we didn't care what brand it was or anything, because more than likely we're gonna have to change this oil again because it had so much water in it. Again, this is what the oil looked like when we drained it out, or when I drained it out. So we're fixing to put some oil in here and our fire her up and see how it goes. We're gonna make a homemade funnel because we don't have one. Try not to cut our fingers with a knife that won't lock. It don't have to be pretty. Just serve the purpose. And I'm gonna have to hold it because the spouts. Just not small enough.
I'm gonna look for the other one. Okay. Good luck. I'm feeling it.
So I've got my gallon of oil in here. I was gonna put my second gallon in. I was gonna check the oil first. So I check it and it's almost full. It's up past the add mark, but not all the way to the full mark. But we wanna make sure, run it a while and make sure it don't get milky again. And if it does, we'll have to drain that oil out and put more oil back in it before we're good to go to know that. See if it's getting in somewhere, or if we got a cracked head or a cracked block, etc. So we don't want to fill it up and waste 2 gallons of it. So we drove the tractor for about an hour and did some bush hogging. Now we're gonna check the oil. And it looks good. It's not milky and nasty like the oil that we got out. That we drained out of it. It's looking pretty good. It's still in between adding full, so we'll just add some oil to it tomorrow, do some more bush hogging, and thank you, Jesus. So we may have left the cap loose and water got in where the dipstick is, and that may have been why the water's in it, because the oil's looking good now. So we're just gonna run it some more and see what happens. If you guys are liking our videos and you wanna see more, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell button and get those notifications, and God bless you.